Thank you for your service, sir.
An emotional moment between the Manganos and the jury foreman, whose note it was that ended their 12-week trial. A mistrial declared after he told the judge, "I can no longer carry out my duties as a juror."
People weren't willing to compromise or go through certain things of evidence or understand what other jurors were saying. So it was just tough to, like, a tough atmosphere.
His vote, not guilty. Gifts between longtime friends he believed were not bribes, blaming the deadlock also on the sheer length of the case.
We had over thousands and thousands of pages of emails and all that evidence, and we had to make sure we sift through it, and, you know, that took a toll on all of us.
Other exhausted jurors say they were evenly split and equally passionate.
Nothing more than I would want if it were people deciding my fate.
Well, I think Long Islanders are shocked. You know, they saw evidence about things that really stunk to high heaven to them.
State Senator Todd Kaminsky, a former federal prosecutor, says the mistrial underscores the need for new corruption laws. He wants to make it a felony for a politician to receive lavish gifts. The government in the Mangano case had to prove a direct connection between the gifts and Mangano's official acts.
I think we're living in a world now where what is corrupt is not necessarily illegal. We got to change that.
The government vows to retry the case, but the public's split on whether it's worth it.
If they didn't get it right this time around, maybe they should give it a second shot.
I think they're better off not retrying it. I don't think they can get a conviction in that case.
I think taxpayers should be appreciative of the fact that the U.S. Attorney's Office is trying to make sure that our local government is run without corruption.
I would hope that they look at the thoroughness that has already occurred and the expense that's already went into, you know, such a trial, enormous expense.
Mangano has yet to express regret about accepting gifts from a friend doing business with the county he was running. A bill that would make that alone a crime has been stuck in the state Senate for 2 years. On Long Island, Carolyn, Gusoff, CBS 2 News.